Welcome, Aries. This is your weekly focus for May the 21st through to the 27th, 2018. My name is Tilly, and this is Tarot with Tilly, and thank you. Thank you truly for all the positive, loving, supportive energy you send my way each and every day. Thank you so much for all of your likes, sharing my videos, and remembering to subscribe. So let's get to the cards. And see what the energy is that surrounds us this week and how to use it in a positive light in order to go forward. We have the King of Wands. Oh, you're on fire. You're feeling good. You're talkative. You just want to get going. You truly do just want to keep moving forward. Let's do this. Let's stop hesitating. Let's stop sitting on the fence. Let's stop mulling things over. Let's just move forward. Let's see where it takes us. Let's see where it drives us to. Okay, I love the way they depict the king here. The King of Wands. The King of Wands, he's the philosopher, the high thinker, but he looks nothing like it here. He looks like he was told he was now the king, and he got on the robes the last king wore, which don't fit him, and put on the crown that also doesn't fit him, and says, well, suit me later. Like, let's just have fun. Let's enjoy life. Let's live in the moment, in our dreams, in our goals, and our desires. So what a strong and beautiful card for your attitude towards your world this week. Now we have the Six of Pentacles, so it's not so much what we receive, but what we give. And this could be our talents and our abilities that we give. It could be our finances, our time, our energy. And when we give selflessly of those things, it comes back tenfold for us in different ways to enhance our path forward. And we have the Knight of Pentacles. Oh, the Knight of Pentacles is holding back here a little bit. Okay, we're surveying the horizon. We're not just, even though this is the night of abundance, of happiness, of joy, of finances, what do you consider your abundance? Is it a truly healthy lifestyle? Is it high spirituality? Is it your work and career? Is it your family, your friends, your loved ones? Is it what you do in the community? What is your sense of abundance? What makes you feel full of joy, full of passion, feeling secure? What are those things? You're surveying the land here. You are looking for perhaps an opening. Which is the best route? Where do the dangers lay? So even though we start out with the King of Wands telling us, just to enjoy the energy, we're also being told here to just look a little ahead. Understand where we may trip up, fall short. Our overriding energy for this week is the Four of Pentacles, so we could want to hold on to things, what we've gained to this point, what we have. We're not so much embracing our abundance, our happiness, our joy, but we're holding on to whatever it looks like now. We're having a hard time letting go of certain things or trusting that if we let go in some areas, more will come in. We sit there and we are straddling one pentacle between our knees, one foot on each of the pentacles, and we are hugging the last one ever so close. And we sit on the door, the threshold, the doorstep of the door of abundance, true abundance. But we are kind of looking, back and forth. Like, is anybody coming to get this? Is it in jeopardy? So don't let this worry, don't let this fear of the lack of and having to hold on to what you have, because then what? But rather turn towards that door of abundance, and it's going to be a little on the difficult side for you, I'll be honest. To really see the rainbow in the sky in the future, the sun coming over the horizon. illuminating, lighting the places you're going to trip up, the places you're going to fall, the places that are going to hold you back, and also the places that are going to allow you easy passage. Our underlying energy for this week is the King of Pentacles, so you can you can really make a mark in the world this week if you tap into the energy properly, if you use it in a positive light, if you look towards what you are going to grow. King of Pentacles, he's probably one of the most practical, I would have to say, or set in tradition. That there's certain things that we have to do in order to ensure growth, happiness, joy, good finances, good health going down the road. Once again, what is your abundance? What is your, the end picture? What does it look like with it? All comes together. Or what do you necessarily need in your life in order to feel that safe, secure, grounded, so you can have a grounded approach going forward? Now, even when I say that, he sits on a purple throne, which is spirituality. So it's definitely about meditation, reflection, planning, prayer, talking to God, your angels, your spirit guides, the universe, asking for signs, asking for direction, asking for the abundance to come in. And we wear green for growth. So this is a time when you could make the plan. You could see the plan. And there's usually an action that needs to be had when the king is there. Now, for work and career, look at this. The Five of Pentacles we did 2 cards last week, and I kind of liked it. 3 of Pentacles. Okay. Clear as mud, right? You know what? You really have to grab onto your gifts, your talents, your abilities, what you bring to the table. And you have to honor those things about yourself. What brings in passion? What ignites you? What makes you jump out of bed in the morning because you can't wait to start the day? And then we need to really sit there and understand the plan. Maybe it's asking for that raise so that you can get a little of a breath with your finances so that you can focus on honing a talent or an ability. It's seeing your worth. It's stripping away all that, when the negatives, right? We start thinking of the negatives when the boss, told us we did this wrong or that wrong, or this is on my record now, or I really failed over here, I really dropped the ball over there. And this is taking all that negative away and saying, okay, but what makes me strong? What makes me powerful? What are my strongest traits? What are my gifts? What are my talents? What are my abilities? And how am I actually going to use that going forward? And we're almost like it's revising the plan. Now, this could also be how you define yourself. Okay, you may not have any interest in work and career. So what defines you as a person? Is it work? Is it career? If I were to meet you, is that what you would tell me about? Or is it your work in the community or your spiritual life or family, friends, a lover, a soulmate? And what do you bring to that table? What is the gift? What is the talent? What is the ability? What part of that makes you feel alive, filled with passion, filled with joy? And how do we use it going forward? And it's one step at a time. When the 3 is there, there's no shortcuts to be had. So it's not winning the lottery. It's doing this. It's taking this step. It's having this conversation. It's being proactive in this way. Maybe you're writing the letter to your boss for why you deserve the raise. or the promotion. Love and relationships, Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands with the Star card. Anything is possible. Anything is possible if you attack anything in your life through love. Making that your first priority, especially in relationships. And this could be a soulmate, yes. This could be a best friend, a close friend at work, or within the community, or the neighborhood, or a sibling, or a child, or a parent, a lover. It's taking it to the next level, even when you feel like the relationship has kind of hit its comfort zone or the peak or all it will develop into. If you can imagine more within the relationship, more can be had. And it's really meditating and praying and reflecting on the information you have about that person and how to love them and how to show your love. Spirituality is the Eight of Pentacles. So the Three of Pentacles being the younger version of us. And now the Eight of Pentacles. So you already have the intuition. You already have the wisdom, the sage wisdom, in order to define how you are going to go forward. And this is where you can use meditation and reflection in asking for help and direction, in growing stronger, in your traits and your abilities and what you bring to the table. And reflecting on, how do I become better? How do I become more fluent? How do I raise the bar on me, the expectation on me, and how do I make that work? So it's discipline, so it's it has direction, it has focus. Four of Cups for your health and well-being. Yes, we have aches and pains. Yes, we go through illnesses. Yes, some of you are in my prayers, absolutely, every day. But there is something that you do have, that is health. And taking it for granted is probably not a good idea this week for you. If you have two legs to walk with, two hands to hold, two eyes to see, two ears to hear, what is the beauty? What do you already have in place for being strong, for being healthy? You know, do you go to the gym? And do you sit there and go, oh, I gotta go to the gym today? Or do you go, I get to go to the gym today. I get to go work out. I get to go on that walk. I get to embrace somebody I love. I get to tell them I love them to their face because they are here in the now. It's very much about in the now. Do you have food in your fridge? Do you have money in which to buy the food? Don't let the stresses, definitely don't let stresses, don't let the negatives override. Okay, if you're looking at your finances, I would say look to how we can grow them, not to where the problem lies this week. Don't worry, there's weeks where you really need to look at the problem part of it. This is a week that is really asking you to look away from the negatives and look into the direction of tomorrow. Look towards the horizon. Where's our horizon? Okay, you've got a lot of beautiful energy to work with this week with the King of Wands as your first card. Wanting to go forward in some way, so discipline that energy. Okay, definitely through meditation, through prayer, your intuition, pay attention to your dreams, waking and sleeping. on how you can take advantage of this energy to improve your life in some area. And I'm thinking it could be work and career here. It could be love too. Don't turn towards the negatives. Don't allow the stresses to come in. And until we meet again, remember, I do love you.